What up, my comic geeks? I'm Lance, and today we're doing another commentary. This is gonna be more of a commentary than a reaction because I have already seen this, and if you have already go back a couple episodes, and you'll have the explanation at the beginning. I think it's season 2, episode 4. Um, but we're doing volume 2, episode 6 of RWBY again for reasons because I lost it a long time ago. And yeah, that's a simple explanation. So, honestly, I love this series. I'm just going to hop into it and tell you my thoughts about what I thought at the time of seeing it and what are my thoughts now. So, let's hop into it, shall we? But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, because every like, view, and comment helps YouTube show our content. So, hit that belly, and you'll stay up to date. All right.
There's a point where it tips, there's a point where it breaks, there's a point where it bends, and a point we just can't take anymore. There's a line that will cross and there's no return. There's a time and a place, no bridges left to burn.
I really missed this series, so I'm kind of glad I'm at least coming back to try and finish it off in some matter, even if I technically don't have the reactions for the next season or volume, but whatever.
I need you to pick a tablecloth.
Right, we're doing the dance.
Are they both the same? I don't even know why I asked. So, have you picked out a dress yet? What's the point? Who cares about the dance if Blake isn't going?
Oh, don't worry. She's going. Weiss! I thought we agreed. No doilies!
If I don't get doilies, you don't get fog machines.
This.
Is gonna have fog machines?
We were thinking about it.
That's pretty cool.
You ladies all excited for dress up?
Yeah, right.
Laugh all you want. I'll be turning heads tomorrow night.
What are you two wearing?
This?
Ignore him, for he knows not what he says.
I moved to Mistral, but I grew up in Vacuo. It's not exactly a shirt and tie kind of place.
Yeah, we've noticed.
So, what does Blake think of all this? She's still being all, you know, Blakey?
Obviously. I still can't think of a way to change her mind.
Guys, trust me. Blake will be at the dance tomorrow.
I got this. Oh my god. I remember being like, oh no. It's a laser pointer. She's a cat. So cheesy. I love it. I have 2 cats, so I love it.
Hello! We need to talk.
Huh? We need to talk.
Ren, I'm just gonna come out and say it. You are one of my best friends. These past few months, I feel like we've really bonded. Even though you don't say much. I mean, you're really quiet. To be perfectly honest,
Very
I don't know
quiet.
much about you personally, but darn it, I consider you to be the brother I never had.
I love that he's in a towel.
And I, you.
Which is why I wanted to get your advice on girls.
Girls?
I just don't know how to girls. I guess what I'm asking is
He's like, please let me get
how would you
dressed.
ignore you know.
We're not actually together.
Nora, I said headphones on.
John, what is this all about?
It's Weiss. I'm completely head over heels for her, and she won't even give me a chance. She's cold, but she's also incredible. She's smart and graceful and talented. I mean, have you heard her sing? I just wish she'd take me seriously, you know? I wish I could tell her
Yeah, I
how
get you feel that.
without messing it all up.
But that's not what I want for you, John.
Then do it.
What?
Tell her exactly what you've just said. No ridiculous schemes, no pickup lines. Just be honest.
But what?
Jean, you can't get it wrong if it's the
How about you
truth.
be honest?
You're right.
My biggest ship. Pierre and John. Forever. I don't care what happens.
Practice what you preach, Pyrrha.
Amen, sister.
Yang, if you're going to tell me to stop, you may as well just save your breath.
I don't want you to stop. I want you to slow down.
We don't have the luxury to slow down.
It's not a luxury. It's a necessity.
The necessity is stopping Torchwick.
And we're going to. But first you have to sit down and listen to what I have to say.
Yeah, come on.
Fine. Ruby and I grew up in Patch, an island just off the coast of Vale. Our parents were huntsmen. Our dad taught at Signal, and our mom would take on missions around the kingdom. Her name was Summer Rose. And she was like, super mom. Baker of cookies and slayer of giant monsters. And then, one day she left for a mission and never came back. It was tough. Ruby was really torn up, but I think she was still too young to really get what was going on, you know? And my dad just kinda shut down. It wasn't long before I learned why. Summer wasn't the first love he'd lost. She was the second. The first was my mom. He wouldn't tell me everything, but I learned that the two of them had been on a team together with Summer and Crow, and that she'd left me with him just after I was born. No one had seen her since.
Why did she leave you?
I remember being like, this is a really good speech.
Why? I didn't know the answer, but I was determined to find out.
And finally finding out why her and Ruby
I
have
asked
different
anybody
last
who
names.
ever knew about her. Then, one day, I found something. What I thought was a clue that could lead me to answers. Or maybe even my mother. I waited for Dad to leave the house, put Ruby in a wagon, and headed out.
And this is where you get
that
that she's
I
Goldilocks.
had cuts and bruises, was totally exhausted, but I wasn't gonna let anything stop me. When we finally got there, I could
loved
barely
this.
stand. But I didn't care. I had made it. And
This
then I
is
saw
really
them,
well written.
those burning red eyes. There we were, a toddler asleep in the back of a wagon and a stupid girl too exhausted to even cry for help. We might as well have been served on a silver platter. But, as luck would have it, our uncle showed up just in time. My stubbornness should have gotten us killed that night.
Yang, I'm sorry that happened to you, and I understand what you're trying to tell me, but this is different. I'm not a child, and this isn't just a search for answers. I can't just—
I told you, I'm not telling you to stop. I haven't. To this day, I still want to know what happened to my mother and why she left me, but I will never let that search control me. We're going to find the answers we're looking for, Blake. But if we destroy ourselves in the process, then what good are we?
You don't understand. I'm the only one who can
No.
do this.
No, you don't understand.
Oh.
If Roman Torture walked through that door, what would you do?
I'd fight him.
You'd lose.
I can't stop him.
You can't even stop me.
It's true.
I'm not asking you to stop. Just please, get some rest. Not just for you, but for the people you care about.
Yep.
And if you feel like coming out tomorrow, I'll save you a dance.
Well, who doesn't want to dance? You do need to take it easy. She does have to take it easy because, like, she looked rough in this episode
Neptune.
and the last episode. Oh, John, I forgot.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I know this is a little unorthodox, but I wanted to ask you something. Would you like to accompany me to the dance tomorrow?
Poor John. But it's okay. Go get Pyrrha.
Oh, you look beautiful! Can we have a serious talk about how Weiss fights in these?
Stupid
Looking good, son.
trap.
Get it? Damn. That's a pair if I ever saw them.
Together?
Technically, though my first dance is spoken for.
Yeah, dances. This is a nice little break.
I told you she would come.
Mission accomplished. So, what do we do now?
Just have fun.
Yeah. Duh.
Does that mean I can change out of these stupid things and into my hood now? Stupid
She's so adorable.
stilts.
Not enjoying yourself?
Oh, no. Everything's fine.
I like the tint of her
I'm just not
hair.
much of a fancy, dancy girl.
Well, you can't spend your entire life on the battlefield, even if you may want to.
Yeah, that lesson's been floating around a lot lately.
If you think about it, fighting and dancing aren't so different. Two partners interlocked. Although, one wrong move on the ballroom merely leads to a swollen foot.
Or twisted ankle.
It's not every day that friends are able to come together like this. Time has a way of testing our bonds. But it's nights like these that can help keep them stronger than ever. Nights like these are ones we'll never forget.
It's night like these that you need to have with your friends before shit hits the fan.
Miss it for the world.
Of course. Shit's gonna hit the fan. I actually don't remember what exactly goes down at the dance. I just know that Ruby, I think, ends up following Cinder or something. I'm not 100% sure exactly what goes down, but I'm excited for the dance because I remember really enjoying this episode. So yeah, honestly, it's a strong series, and this episode itself was very good. I really do enjoy, or did enjoy, the speech that Yang gave Blake, because it was a well-needed speech that they needed to help her realize a little bit, like, priorities a bit. Yeah, and you get a little bit more about Yang and Ruby's family, which is nice because I know eventually they play a little bigger part So I like the teases. They do very good at planting things and just waiting for it to grow later. It's great. So yeah, that's pretty much all. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Later.